Senior projects are vital for seniors to graduate. Here's Jake Heckman with Joe Fazio Senior Project.
West Bridgewater is home to a vast senior class, and before each of them can graduate, they must complete a senior project. Joseph Fazio is no exception, and he took his project above and beyond the standards.
The purpose of senior projects is to allow juniors and seniors to really start to take seriously their next steps beyond high school. Opportunity to frame up your own customized project and explore where you might want to be.
I want to start this show for my senior project because it's basically what I'm going to be doing in life. You know, I'm going into sports broadcasting in college, so basically it's kind of a step up for what I'm going to be doing later in life.
With different people come different viewpoints on Joe Fazio's Sports Spotlight.
It's a great show. Joe Fazio obviously took a interest of his, which was sports, and he turned it into a pretty interesting talk show. Talks with students about local sports, but also national sports.
My opinion is that it was really bad. You know, to a lot of people said it was really good, but coming from my point of view, knowing like actually what to do as in directing, producing, editing, it was really bad.
I enjoy Sports Spotlight with Joe Fazio, not just because of its content, and Joe does a great job with it, but just because it's kind of cool that a high school student is producing a sports show.
His is one of the most positive examples that I've come across, and I told him this. In the 8-9 years that I've been doing senior projects, Joe's is probably top 8 or 10 right now.
With Joe Fazio graduating very soon, the question still remains if Joe will continue the show.
I think Joe Fazio should continue the show. I know he's a senior, so he'll be graduating at the end of May.
I would love to see Joe continue his show next year in college at Oklahoma as a broadcast major.
I may, in college, switch it to a podcast.
With the show having about 3 episodes, many people have different opinions on their favorite.
I would say I enjoy Joe's later episodes of Sports Spotlight. I feel he has more, he understands more of the format of his show, and he gets a little more comfortable.
It's the March Madness show, the way that he set up the brackets, the breakdown, and then ultimate leading to the top 2.
The way that Nick spoke with a clear voice in episode, I believe 1, it was probably the better show.
Joseph Fazio's senior project is a reflection on what he wants to do and how hard he works for the things that he loves.
Thank you, Jake, for an informative look at Joe Fazio's Senior Project. We hope you can use his project as an example in the future to better yours.